Für die ENF-Fraktion.
On behalf of the ENF group, Ms. Le Pen.
Yes. Yes, dear colleagues. Why are you getting so het up? Look how beautiful history is when liberty succeeds. The will of the people can body things forth. The UK is leaving after the result of the referendum. This is perhaps the most important historic event in the continent since the fall of the Berlin Wall. It's a signal of liberty, of freedom sent out to the entire world. It's a cry of love of a people for their country. The British have chosen a route which it was thought was closed for all time, and you were some of those who believed it was closed. Those who said, it's all irreversible, the European Union is irreversible, the British people have told you where to get off. This is a signal victory for democracy. It's a slap in the face to the European system, which was increasingly based on fear, on blackmail, and on lies. Now, we have seen examples in this chamber, threats of apocalypse, the stock exchange. Well, the British, they saw through that, and they decided in their sovereignty, leaving you to your bitterness and your feigned indignation. For decades, the European Union has been built on the back of ordinary people. France and the Netherlands with their vote. The Irish having to vote again after voting no to Lisbon. The Greeks have been forced to give up their referendum and accept more austerity, and that was forced down their throats. Perpetual poverty was their fate. The European Union the UK has committed the heresy by breaking the chains, linking them to the European Union, and raised as a religion by its propagandists and apologists. Now, if you've been blind for decades by implementing absurd policies which have brought disindustrialization, mass unemployment, and mass immigration, then it's difficult to come back down to reality with a bump and see what is actually happening. The propagandists for the European Union on the left or in the centre or to the right, put away those sulky faces, put away those angry looks, and rejoice in the great emancipation of peoples. Their contribution to the European Union, economic patriotism, that's a glowing future for the United Kingdom, and that should motivate all of us to build a better future. I can already hear urban myths and false truths being said in order to discourage or deter others from going down the same path or wishing to bury Brexit by pushing it off to the Greek calends. That is not a democratic method. The European Union has decided, and we must respect their will and that period. And the way ahead is simple. Either you persevere with your expensive bureaucratic Europe, with the crazy schemes of those who want even more Europe at a time when ordinary people want less. And if you do go down that path, I guarantee that this totalitarian organisation will collapse. We have to look for cooperation between free peoples and sovereign nations. For my own country of France, I commit to pursuing the path of liberty, which is the only way to real grandeur, live free peoples, live free United Kingdom, and vive la France. Thank you.
Fraktionslose Abgeordnete.
And now non-attached member Ms. Dodds.
Thank you, Mr. President. The people of the United Kingdom have given their verdict, and their decision cannot be rewritten. They have recognised that the EU's problems